So this is an university example sum. So here what they are going to given data is using bilinear transformation. This is the one single word which have been included in this sum. Okay, determine the Chebyshev filter. They are given that alpha p, alpha s, and frequency which have been given in digital frequency. Is it right? Because which have been given in omega. Omega la irukku apna adu enadhu digital frequency கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Using bilinear transformation அப்படினு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Okay. So now we need to consider here. So
ஒரே ஒரு டவுட், அந்த n வேல்யூ எப்படி எடுக்கறீங்க?
n value
எப்படி எடுக்கறீங்க?
n ஆமா?
ஆமா சார்.
n is using that formula. N is greater than or equal to cos h inverse a divided by cos h inverse stop band frequency divided by pass band frequency. So in the formula use பண்ணி தான் நம்ம n value கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோமே.
Okay sir.
Okay, fine. So here from the given data we are going to be determine that attenuation value alpha p and alpha s. Okay, then the frequency value which have been given in digital, which have been shown here, omega p 0.2, that is pass band frequency, this is pass band, and this is stop band frequency, omega s. So what we have to do, which have been given in digital, we have to be convert this frequency into analog frequency. So analog frequency means where representation will be like this, ohm p, ohm s. But clearly mentioned here using bilinear transformation. Bilinear transformation means how the formula will be there, 2 by t, okay, tan omega p divided by what the value 2. Is that right? Similarly here to determine the stop band frequency, 2 by t tan ws by 2. So with the help of this formula we are going to be determine that analog pass band frequency. So omega p is 0.2 pi divided by 2. Similarly determining that stop band frequency value 2 by t tan omega s divided by 2. So now your digital frequency which have been converted into an analog frequency. Okay, after converting this digital to analog frequency, now we are going to be follow the procedure, that 6 procedure steps that we are going to be follow here. The first step is to determine the value of n. By using this formula we are determining that n is greater than or equal to 3.01. So now we are going to be round off into the next higher integer value, n is equal to 4. So one student that I have been asked in that early class itself, suppose 3.01 means what we have to do, sir? So now they are getting us n equal to 4. So now we have to round off into the next higher value is n equal to 4. After that the second step is we need to determine that a and b value. So for this, first of all we need to determine that mu with the help of your epsilon value. So the formula to determine the a is, we know that, so the a value is we are getting 0.237. Similarly we are getting that the b value is 0.6918. So this is our third step have been finished. And then fourth step is we need to determine the poles value. So before getting that poles we need to determine that angle of your filters. So how many angle which is going to be given here? So 4 angle which is going to be present because your n is equal to 4. Okay, your n is equal to 4 here. So for this we are determining 4 angle value. Similarly we are going to be determine 4 poles value by expanding this poles formula, a into cos pi k plus jb sin pi k. This is to determine the poles formula. So by expanding this we are getting 4 poles values. But observe here clearly your s1 value and s4 value which have been the same value, and s2 value and s3 which is going to be have that same real part and imaginary part values. Observe here Carol, 0.0907. Similarly here 0.0907. So instead of plus here minus, but the value is 0.639, 0.639. So like this you are going to be get for n equal to 4. You can refer your n equal to 2. n equal to 2 நமக்கு என்ன கிடைச்சது, ரெண்டு போல்ஸ் கிடைச்சிருக்கும். ரெண்டுமே என்னவா கிடைச்சது, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சம்ல ரெண்டுமே ஒரே சேம் ஆன்சரா கிடைச்சது. அதே மாதிரி தான் இந்த சீக்வென்ஸ், இங்க 4 போல்ஸ் இருக்கு, 4 போல்ஸ்ல 2 பேர் ஆஃப் போல்ஸ் நமக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கு. Then what we are going to be determine? Denominator value. Okay, to determine the denominator value, your n value is even. That is, your n value is 4, which is an even. For this even, we know the formula is s plus real square plus imaginary part square. So what is, how we are going to be expanding here? Your real value is, we are going to be expanding here is two real values which are getting here, that is 0.0907 and 2189. ரெண்டு ரியல் வேல்யூ இங்க இருக்கு, அதே மாதிரி ரெண்டு இமேஜினரி வேல்யூ இங்க இருக்கு. ஸோ நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம், இந்த ஃபார்முலாவை அப்படியே எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் பண்ண போறோம். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரியல் வேல்யூக்கு ஒன்று அப்படியே மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணி செகண்ட் ரியல் வேல்யூக்கு ஒன்று எழுதுறோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரியல் வேல்யூ என்னது? 0.0907. ஓகே, s plus 0.0907 ஸ்கொயர் plus imaginary value. இதில் வந்த imaginary value என்ன? 0.639 square. Fine, முடிஞ்சிச்சு. Next into, we are expanding this formula same again, s plus second real value. What is our second real value? 0.2189. Then imaginary value, second imaginary value. By simplifying this, we are getting the denominator value which have been here. Then we need to determine that numerator value. So for to determine the numerator value, this is an even sum. So what we have to do, substitute s equal to 0 in the denominator, then divide the answer by root of 1 plus epsilon square. So if you are substituting s equal to 0 means s square will be get cancelled, this will be get cancelled. Okay, similarly this also will be get cancelled. So for this, we are getting that value h of s here. Therefore, the final step of your transfer function is h of s is equal to numerator value divided by denominator value. Then what we have to do means, in this step, by using bilinear transformation. Now we are going to be do here by using bilinear transformation. We know the procedure for a bilinear transformation. We are going to be replace the s in terms of 2 by t 1 minus z inverse divided by 1 plus z inverse in your transfer function. That is, in your transfer function, so s is going to be replaced by your bilinear transformation formula. S is going to be replaced by your 2 by t 1 minus z inverse square divided by 1 plus z inverse square. So in this expression transfer function, we are going to be replace the s. So according to your t equal to 1 second, we are replacing the values and then further simplifying this expression by taking LCM, and then we are concluding all those values. We are getting that final transfer function of your h of z, which is going to be here is, this is the value of your final transfer function of your h of z. So these are the steps to follow that Chebyshev filters of your analog filters.